hear you say. Okay, we're at the Salvation Army Family Store. Late at night here, I think it's half off. Let's go check out and see what they got. Okay, coming out of the thrift store, scored pretty good. Anthony came here and was helping me. We got some clothes, got a bunch of video games. Craziness. Craziness. Hey, you've got to hide your love away. Sometimes it's only madness that makes us who we are. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Mike here. Having a great day. Hopefully you are, or a great night whenever you're watching the video. Today's video, guys, I'm going to show you some stuff I sold online, and then we're just going to have a little bit of a chit-chat about thrift store pricing. Can you make money with thrift store pricing? Are they out of control? Are they greedy? Let's find out, but also let's see what we do today. All right, instead of going into great detail of what I picked up yesterday, just going to do a quick glance over here. Just a bunch of clothing, mumbo jumbo. I don't want to waste your time with going through everything here, because eventually once I sell it, I'll be sharing it on the videos. So, yeah, just got a bunch of stuff. I'm going to get this stuff listed today and take some photographs, do the whole 9 yards, and see if we can sell this stuff. All right, as for the games, they're just a lot of common games, a lot of like Wii games, Wii Sports, stuff like that. Just here's a couple highlights. Here's Street Volume 2 for Xbox. What's this one? This is Xbox 360 Star Wars Lego The Complete Saga Wii Plays. So should definitely make some money off these for sure. But a lot of these I'll lot up, or you know, there's some Wii what is it? Wii balance board stuff. I don't know, Wii Fit. So we'll lot these up or put them in together with like Kinect sensors, stuff like that, etc., etc. Okay, let's see what I sold today. First batch is Amazon here. Let's jump into this. This is Star Crash DVD, disc only from 2010. Part of that Goodwill, geez, can't even speak today, Goodwill DVD haul. And this ended up selling for $12.99 disc only. Got another disc only game out of that Goodwill deal. The Legacy from 2004, disc only, and sold for $7.99. And just amazing, isn't it? People these days, I mean, they're not too concerned about the cases, you know. That whole time years back where people were buying the big binders and they were throwing away all the cases to their CDs and their DVDs. So people are used to buying disc only stuff, guys. So keep that in mind if you ever come across a good deal, that's for sure. All right, next item here is a PlayStation 2 Maximo Ghost to Glory. Maybe had a buck or two into it. Got it probably from a thrift store at some point. And this sold on Amazon for a total of $9.92. It is, let's see, is it complete? Yep, complete with case, artwork, manual, etc., etc. So not a bad little flip there. And the last Amazon order came out of that recent storage unit of books and stuff like that. This is The Black Elk Speaks, some kind of spiritual book or some kind of Sioux Indian book, looks like. This ended up selling for $7.79 shipped. So we'll package this stuff up, guys, and I'll show you what I've got for Etsy. Okay, and the last two items are from Etsy. Sold this Nike Michael Air Jordan Flight 23. It's got the cement on the front of the shirt. Vintage t-shirt from the 90s. And this ended up selling for $22 shipped on Etsy. Maybe had a buck or two at this from the thrift store. And the last item again is another one of these, Johnny Cash Orange Blossom Special Vinyl LP record. It's in really great shape here. Actually, before I forget, I gotta take this out. I always take these out, guys, when I ship. You know, to slide it in the side here, because when you have them in the cases, it moves around. It could damage the outer vinyl jacket. So that's why you always see me have them on the outside of this plastic, right? So, anyways, this got this out of where did I get this at? I forgot. I just recently, I think I got a garage sale or something. I don't know. Who knows? I can't keep track of it all. It's craziness. I do keep track of it. I just don't off the top of my head. Anyway, this one sold for $15 shipped on Etsy. And Yeah, not too bad. So we're gonna package this stuff up, guys, and at the end of the day, we'll see what else we do here. So kind of a cold day here in Arizona. It's about 55. We got a cold front coming in, so it's a little chilly out here. You might be saying, Mike, you used to live in Chicago. That's warm weather. I am telling you guys, since I moved out here to Arizona, when it gets to like 120, it's like, oh my God, it's so hot, but it's not, right? But to think about that, it's a 70-degree difference in temperature, and my blood is thinned out since moving here. So 50 to me is pretty darn cold out here. I know, craziness, right? Strange, but not strange. No eBay sales today. Not sure what's going on.
That's because you're not a rock star. You're in purgatory. You're a part of the rolling blackout. Deal with it.
Now, is Goodwill greedy? Are their prices too high? Sure, we've all seen prices and we had to question, why is that price so high, At the end of the day, they are a business that you have to understand. They are a non-for-profit business. And what I'll be talking about here in the next coming minutes is some information that maybe you're unaware of the good they do. I'll be especially talking about the Southern Arizona Goodwills that are out here. But at the end of the day, I could just say this, just flat out. If is Goodwill greedy? Is Goodwill this corporate monger of oh my God, all they do is just make money and the CEO makes billions and billions of dollars? Guys, I've made a lot of money off of Goodwill. And if I never went to Goodwill, if Goodwill didn't exist, I'm sure there'd be another store that's doing it. I mean, there's Salvation Armies, there's all these other companies, right? We live in a world right now where there's too much people buying too many things, okay? I mean, just look at the storage units that are around every corner of every neighborhood and every city, every state of this country, right? People are buying and buying, and they can't stop buying. They're hooked, right? Just, these shoes are 6 months old. Oh, they're not in fashion anymore. You got to go buy new ones. And what do? They donate them, right? We should be very, very thankful that we can have an opportunity to go into stores like Goodwill, purchase items and flip them. Like I said, I'm very grateful that I'm able to buy from thrift stores and make money. I've been doing this for a long time. I've made a lot of money from stores like Goodwill, and I really appreciate that. So they're not only just helping what they say, I'll be showing you here in a few, they help us resellers, whether you want to believe it or not. They truly do. If you understand the pricing, understand that, nobody's forcing you to buy into this stuff, okay? As resellers, we look at it and go, okay, it's $2. That's a $30 item. You buy it to flip it, right? If it's a $30 item that you could sell online and it's $19.99, well then why would you buy it, right? Well, we got to get over this fact and they're greedy. They're this, they're not helping anybody, because what I'm about to show you guys, they are. Now let's look at some information here about Goodwill, guys. First off, they earn over $5 billion a year, and that number is based on a couple years old. So I'm sure they're doing pretty well overall across the board here. But at the end of the day, they're donating 83 cents to 90 cents of every dollar they're making, right? And these programs and services that this money is going to is actually helping a lot of people, right? What we're looking at here online right here is Southern Arizona. They have over 40 plus locations. Their programs alone have helped, close to 500 full-time jobs throughout the communities here in Arizona. Not only that, each store, hires 20 to 25 jobs. They've got that many employees, right? And their salaries are not bad. I mean, they're above the minimum wage, which recently they just raised their minimum wage up here in Arizona. But typically, they're making about $11 an hour and up. Obviously more for managers and et cetera, district people, corporate people. But they also get benefits and stuff, guys. So let's look at this here. All right, so we're looking at the report here. This is from their annual 2015 report in Southern Arizona, just alone, okay? The community's investment with Goodwill, 90% of sales from donated goods, $25 million, 51% program services, wages, salaries, benefits, $14.1 million, right? 41% of program services, other program services, $11 million. 5.7% workforce development and services and grants, $1.5 million. And you can see all the details here. You can go on this page, definitely check it out. GoodwillSouthernArizona.org, and you'll find the information under their content section there. But, at the end of the day, again, I'm not trying to beat up Goodwill. I've never tried to beat up Goodwill. I mean, sure, there are times where I'm like, oh my God, look at this price. And I've shared posts and put it on my Facebook or on the Resellers Roundtable. And at the end of the day, you can't, they're a company, right? And they're selling on Amazon. They're selling on eBay. They got their own website. If you want to bitch and complain about it, don't go. Or if you think you can do better, go after a big piece of this pie, right? Go out there and accept donations and be a for-profit. But at the end of the day, I think we should all feel fortunate enough that we have the opportunity to go into thrift stores and find products that are I wouldn't say mispriced, but there's room there for us to make a living on. This is the most important thing. You know, I've made a living off of thrift store shopping for, 15 plus years, guys. And I know a lot of you guys do too. And do we like the fact that they've raised the price on some stuff? Sure. It's frustrating. But at the end of the day, nobody's forcing you to buy it. With reselling, there's so many opportunities that are out there. Garage sales, pawn shops, flea markets, antique booths, storage auctions. I mean, I can go on for another 20 minutes. So just wanted to make this video here today to kind of talk to you guys about this. Throw it out there. And, Goodwill is not a bad company. At the end of the day, they're not a bad company. And what I would recommend is you start talking to the people locally around you, build relationships with them, network with them, and you'd be surprised what they can do for you.
It's not important who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me.
So let's be thankful, guys, that we have opportunities like thrift stores, especially Goodwills and Salvation Armies, where we can source products and make some money from it, right? Doing nothing but complaining, what good is that going to do for you at the end of the day, Just go out there and find the opportunities. Go out there and make some money with reselling. You can do very, very well, as we all know. A lot of people on YouTube here have talked about reselling, that's for sure. And it's a viable option here. And we should all really, at the end of the day, thank them, be thankful for the opportunities that we can go into their stores. So do yourself a favor, maybe tomorrow, maybe today, maybe next week, whatever it is, when you go to Goodwill, talk to those employees. Thank them, It'll go a long way.
In this business, if you're working alone, wear a mask.
If you enjoyed today's video, guys, please hit the thumbs up button. Maybe share this with a friend. Maybe post on social media. Definitely super appreciate it. Again, I really appreciate you guys watching me and Batman. But you guys go out there, be great. Go out there, make some money, support your family, do what you got to do, live life, be happy. So next time I'm out of here, peace.
As a symbol, I could be incorrectable.
Break.
As a symbol, I can be incorrect.
Vlog over.